TWECS started because of the inspiration from my grandmother. My grandmother came from a little fishing village, and she'd tell me stories about the war and what it was like. When I grew up, she encouraged me to go back and help the people here, because she said they really needed help. Derek, my husband, worked with me to help fulfill my dream in honor of my grandmother, and we decided to work together and start the Third World Eye Care Society. These projects really teach you a lot about helping the poor. It's not as simple as just giving of your time and taking time off of work. It means a lot of personal sacrifice as well, like learning to adapt to different and often difficult living conditions. It really brings out the spirit, the team spirit of working together as a group. I decided to take the team around to some of the barrios of where our patients would be coming from.
We went to visit a barangay, which is a district. Each district is called Barangay 1, all the way up through, I believe, 125.
It's a little bit shocking to see some of the poverty, some of the conditions that people live in. These people live with nothing.
7 months? You're a big girl.
They have nothing. I mean, to say they have a roof over their head is about the only saving grace they have.
Basically, it's a shanty house. It's corrugated iron and it's wood. And we were invited into a few of the houses, and you know, you've got 7, 9, 10 family members all sleeping in the same little room that's maybe, you know, 10 feet by 10 feet. Every house is like that.
Breakfast? Yeah. What you got cooking today? Goat? What's the goat?
Calderita.
Oh, this is goat.
You look at this. This is the head of the goat. You eat this.
Not me, no.
Christian is 7 years old, right? And he's in grade 1. And he has trouble seeing the letters in the notebook. He says with the eyeglasses he'd like to read. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
See you in a couple of days, okay? Okay. Bye. Hey.
We're at the Tacloban City Hospital, and we're setting up for tomorrow, which will be our first clinic day.
Trying to wire this thing up.
Hospital people have done a phenomenal job for pre-setup. There's super tents out there. They've got it well organized.
Gio had always talked like so highly of all of his trips. He'll tell you a few of the stories of people where, you know, there's an old couple that haven't seen each other for years and years because they have terrible cataracts and they have cataract surgery, and suddenly they can see each other, and stories like that. And so when this trip came up, so I said, can I come too? So I did.
This is my 4th mission, and you know, it's always exciting to see like the outcome of what happens. People on this trip, it's their first time coming on mission, so they might not know what to expect. Different time zone, different living conditions. You got a lot of adrenaline going, and you know, new environment.
Anticipation, hesitation, excitement. It's going to be good.
Front lines are scary. I mean, you see all these people, like they're all in front of you and they're all staring at you, and it's really interesting. You get to really hear what their lives are like. Like I ask them what they do for a living. I get to know them a little bit.
Looking forward to seeing a couple hundred patients today. Looks like we've got a lineup outside already.
I'm the rookie in this group here, but and my knowledge of glasses is almost non-existent. So I'm looking forward to the extreme learning curve here.
Can you see me doing movement?
S. R.
Ah, you look at the doctor.
You see the letters? Yeah?
The frustrating thing is that you're not giving every perfect eyesight because they have so many eye problems.
First day was awesome and totally exhausting.
I'm looking forward to tomorrow because there's going to be another story tomorrow.
This kind of mission, this is stuff I've always wanted to do. That was like my dream in high school. But I think coming to the Philippines and knowing that this is where my family's from, and especially this particular area, because my mom's just from the next province over.
Me against all you guys, right?
It has that much more impact. Seeing it, being face to face and up front with it has made me really realize what could have been if things hadn't worked out that way. And so it's like every other person that sits in front of me, it's like, wow, I could almost know you. I could almost be you.
Christian was an interesting story. We got him here, I think it was on Tuesday, and we put him through, did his visual acuity.
Well, you can see the first 2 lines in the chart, but the third one's blurry, so everything after that you won't be able to see. So we'll see what we can do.
Dave, he's ripping through the patients left, right, and center. He's the MVP of the mission because I don't think anybody would be able to do anything as fast as he is.
It tells me Christian's having a little trouble seeing right now, so we're definitely going to help him out. And we've got one more vision test that has to be performed. Christian, I need you to pick a hand. Pick one hand. This hand or this hand? That. Try again. Maybe the other hand.
He was having a hard time at school. All of his school chums had to tell him what was being written on the board, his assignments, so forth. And then we got him into the dispensary, and we supplied him with a couple pairs of glasses, and he was pretty overwhelmed.
Hey, good.
What do you think? Can you see anything?
Went from 2400 vision to 2060, so that's a big accomplishment. I don't think there's one third world country that doesn't have cataracts and pterygium. Cataracts are basically cloudiness of the lens in the eye, and the pterygium's that yellowish little tissue elevation on the white part of the eye. So that's probably what we're going to see most today.
We've seen more than 50 patients already. That one individual that cannot see and one productive individual will not be able to work. It's because he or she will be attending the patient. So that's why that's one of our priority for, to operate patients so that all of them will be productive. Yeah.
I think the patient that touched me the most was a lady that we actually saw 6 years ago when we were here, and she had cataract surgery. She came in and she just kind of looked at me and she said, "I know you." She said, "You know, I was blind and now I can see." And all she needed was a pair of reading glasses, and that was really exciting for me.
We couldn't have done it without the nurses. The translation, the comfort that they are able to offer the patients, and plus they're quite humorous as well, so it kind of makes the day go along a little bit better.
When TWECS came, the people were really very happy because some of the people here cannot afford to buy glasses. The smiles that can be seen from the people, they promised that they will come back, and they indeed came back.